Welcome to the Rainbow Games. Shot right here in Newcrest, 16 ambitious Sims battle for the chance to win the title of Rainbow Master, a coveted award that grants you 500 billion simoleons. Let's just say that last week was a little crazy. The tension between Candice and Jake had gotten too much, as Jake ruthlessly brawled with her in the kitchen. From this ferocity, an alliance was sparked between Red Team's Caesar and Pink Team's Candice, as Caesar stuck up for Candice, even battling with Jake to determine the true man of the house. Lizette and Nick became good friends, sharing a love for art. And Cordell and Michelle got cozier than ever. Or, you love birds. Last week's challenge caused a big splash as the teams had to outlast each other in the pools. This saw Jake from the pink team as the winner and Jamil from the black team as the loser. Poor black team, it never stood a chance. It's a new week in the Rainbow House and blue team's Nia. Purple team's Jace and yellow team's Crystal are playing on the new game system. The past week has seen a confidence blossom in quiet Nia, who has stepped up as the Rainbow House's unofficial maintenance team. She has been making a few new friends in the house because of her reliability and good nature. Tyrell seems to be struggling in the house without his usual home comforts and has taken a leaf out of Jake's book to kick the kitchen bin. Tyrell, what is this behavior? However, no one seems to mind. And Lizette seems to even enjoy a dip on the dirty side. Clean up on our green team. The orange team better watch out, as a new couple has arrived. Green team's Nicholas and red team's Brielle have been getting closer and closer. I'm worried that the housemates have forgotten that there is only one winner. Unless they just want to have a little fun while it lasts. I don't blame them. Wow, they just had their first kiss. All this flirting must have made Brielle a little, let's just say, flirty. Ooh la la. Nick has been experimenting a lot more in the kitchen, and this week has decided to make a turkey dinner for the house. He never had much time to cook in the past due to always being on the road as a truck driver, but it appears he has a natural affinity for it. Nick appears to be a very talented man as a masterful painter, a natural-born cook, and a caring animal lover. I need me a Nick, if you get my drift. Wow, that looks scrumptious, and the housemates seem to agree. Nice going, Nick. Oops, there goes Tyrell. Crystal has been trying, and somehow failing, to become friends with others. She seems to be quite overbearing at times, which the housemates avoid. The only person that appears to genuinely enjoy Crystal's company is Nia, and the two are often seen hanging out, gaming, or just laughing at inside jokes. I think patient, quiet Nia enjoys how loud and exciting Crystal is. How sweet. Most of the house have caught the painting bug, most likely inspired by Nick's artwork. However, some are still stuck on dancing. Whatever makes you guys happy. Over the last week, there has been a change in Jace. When we first met him, he was rude and egotistical, living with his parents for free. However, he has grown up significantly, cooking dinners for the housemates and even shaving off those god-awful mutton chops, or well, attempting to if he could just have a moment of peace. There we go, and never mind. Here comes maintenance teams Nia and Crystal. Well, hello handsome. It seems that Crystal thought Jace looked quite handsome without his mutton chops and tells Nia of her new passing fancy. Nia tells her she might as well hit it. We love a sex-positive queen. It appears that Nia and Crystal are becoming best friends. How sweet! With Nia's encouragement, Crystal decides she is going to impress Jace with some fancy moves. And it appears he can't take his eyes off her. Whoa, chill out there, Jace. You guys haven't even shared a kiss and you're already stark naked. There you go. That is how you talk to women, everyone. Fully clothed. Either way, it appears Crystal liked that steamy interaction. Whoa, are they going to? Never mind, they're just pillow fighting on Lizette's bed. That's not the dirtiest thing those sheets have seen. It's the next morning and day of the third challenge. As the rainbow house slowly falls apart, we have handy Nia to rely on to fix it. What a dream! And of course, neat freak Brielle will clean up after anyone. I need these two to visit my house. Speaking of Brielle, she has been assigned a special mission: pay the bills. As the first contestant accepted into the show, Brielle is able to get one last glance of blue skies and fresh air before being plunged back into the rainbow house. Don't worry, viewers, we have security on hand to beat her back into the house if she attempts to run. Let's take a moment to remember the black team, Haley and Jamil. Rest in pieces, you losers. It seems a resident mischief maker has booby-trapped Jake's toilet once again. I love it. Hashtag Team Candice forever. To pass as inconspicuous, Candice retreats to the living room, joined by purple team's Jace and red team's Caesar. The two bond over the recent incident regarding Jake. Oh, look. Candice is giving Caesar a present to say thank you for defending her. And later on, Caesar manages to pay the thanks back and gives her a present too. With Caesar's handmade present on Candice's wall, Caesar must feel proud of himself. It must be nice to be appreciated for his hard work. He excitedly puts the painting gifted by Candice onto his wall, ignoring the sleeping ogre on his sofa. Or it has a red bird with pink flowers. Candice, you sweetheart. With his free time, Nick has decided to write something that will live on for generations to come, his own animal-themed children's book called The Animals and Me. It is about Nick on his travels, as he trains exotic animals to be in his animal circus. How sweet! This small man has big dreams, and I love it. Anticipating another physical challenge, Cordell is preparing himself for whatever may come. In the meantime, Lizette's room has become something of a biohazard. Brielle, clean up on our Lizette, please. As Nia plans to take a peaceful morning jog, Nick, Lizette, and Nicholas decided it's the best time for dance and fun. Poor Nia can't catch a break. In the last 10 minutes, housemates prepare for the third challenge. Good luck to the both of you. Welcome to the third challenge. This is something we like to call favorites. Using a spinning wheel, 3 names at a time will be chosen. Those players must sit on the stage, whilst the others pick their favorite housemate to stay. The person with the least amount of votes is out. As a disclaimer, this is all based on The Sims' real friendship meters in the house. The first name chosen is Crystal from the yellow team. Crystal, please take your seat on the stage. The second name chosen is Candice from the pink team. Candice, come on stage. And the third name chosen is Caesar from the red team. Gag. Brielle has chosen Caesar. Teams gotta stick together. Michelle has chosen Candice. And of course, Cordell follows Michelle. Tyrell chooses his best friend Caesar. Lizette chooses Candice, and teammate Nicholas joins her. It's not looking good, Crystal. Oh wait, Nia to the rescue. Followed by blue team's Nick. I think we know where Jake is going. Followed of course by partner in crime, Irene. Oh no, one person left to vote, and it isn't looking good for Caesar. Jace chooses his new beau, Crystal. It appears Caesar is the least favorite in the house with only 2 votes. Candice has 4 votes and Crystal with 5. Caesar, you are the least favorite and are out. You thought that was the end? Ha! The second round commences with Michelle as the first name chosen. I bet Cordell is punching the ground right now. Green team's Lizette is the second name chosen. Get up on that stage, Stinky. And finally, the third name chosen is blue team's Nick. Once again, friends are being torn apart. Gag. Let's go in reverse order with Jace choosing first. Jace has chosen Michelle. Whoa, Jace's teammate Irene has chosen Lizette. I hope this doesn't cause any #drama between them. Think team's Jake has followed Irene with Lizette. Of course, Candice chooses close friend Michelle. Nia of course chooses close friend Nick. Nia, don't urinate yourself, please. Nicholas chooses best friend Lizette and does a little boogie. Tyrell chooses Michelle. Crystal follows best friend Nia to Nick's side. And of course, Cordell chooses Michelle. Who saw that coming? Last up is Brielle, who is stumped for choice. Michelle is a guaranteed winner, but if there is a draw between Nick and Lizette, there will be no one chosen as a loser for this round, and all 3 will walk away safe. Will Brielle be kind or think like a winner? Brielle chooses Lizette's team, sealing Nick's fate. Cold-blooded Brielle. Poor Nick. Where are your animals to save you now? For the final round, the first name chosen is blue team's Nia. The second name chosen is Cordell. Let's all guess now where Michelle will go. The final name chosen is Jace. I bet everyone else just sighed in relief. Brielle is first to choose, and she chooses Jace. Next up is Michelle. Go on, Michelle. Go to your man. Wait, why is Michelle hesitating? What's this? Michelle has chosen Jace over Cordell. Gag of the century. Who knew Michelle had a dark side? After that gag, Crystal chooses her best friend, Nia, over her new crush Jace. At least we know Crystal is loyal. Tyrell chooses Jace as a safe option, and Lizette goes for Nia. Cordell, I bet you wished you spent more time with others than with Michelle, huh? Or Nicholas chooses Cordell and does a little boogie. Candace chooses Nia. And Jake chooses his accomplice Jace, followed swiftly by Irene. What a sad, sad loss for Cordell. Only one person chose you. But before Cordell can be sentenced to death, he confronts Michelle, who admits she only wanted to have fun and that she never really liked him. Whoa, Michelle, harsh. Cordell deems Michelle as an untrusting female dog, and with that takes an angry seat at the loser chairs. That means Caesar on the red team, Cordell on the orange team, and Nick on the blue team are the least favorite housemates. You are all dead. Enjoy your eternal pity party.